and talk about some of my very favorite things, high school and early college credit. There are so many options. So today I just want to hit some of the main points, and then we can ask questions and talk about things a little bit more in depth. First, I'm going to talk about high school. The state of Utah requires 24 credits. There's no wiggle room here. There's no way around that. We have to have the 24 credits. In English, we need to have 4 credits. Math, 3 credits. So secondary math 1, 2, and 3, or calculus. Secondary math 3 can also be replaced by some other math courses that I can give you the list of if you want. The trick here, I'll just go ahead and tell you, is a lot of 8th graders go ahead and take secondary math 1. If your 8th grader has taken secondary math 1, it doesn't count towards high school credit. So if they're in 9th grade, it will count towards high school credit, but not in 8th grade. And so we'll talk about some other options that you can do then for another math class. Science, they need 3 credits of science. Social studies is 3 credits. U.S. history is one of those credits. Geography, civilization, U.S. government and citizenship, and then another. They can choose another social studies course. Directed coursework, 3.5 credits. So that's the fine arts, 1.5 credits. CTE is 1 credit. Digital studies is a half credit, and financial literacy is required to be it needs to be a financial literacy course for a half credit. PE is 2 credits. On that, you can see health is half a credit of that. And then there's PE classes. And then there's the optional team sport, and they can get a credit for that. Electives, 5.5 credits of electives. Then also, after you do all those 24 credits, there's a civics test that's required that students pass. It's really easy. It's online, and they need to pass that before they're able to graduate. Okay, diploma-seeking students. So they need 24 credits. There's 4 years in high school, so that means they would need at least 6 credits each year earned. The courses are semester-based courses. So in order to do the 6 credits each year, each course that they sign up for is going to be a half a credit. So anything they sign up for in August, if they're doing BYU Independent Study or Edgenuity, anything they sign up for in August, they will need to complete by the end of the semester in January, and put new courses in January and complete those in May in order to get the 6 credits, because each course that they're in is only going to be a half credit course. So there's the secondary math 1. You'll take the first semester of it, first semester, finish in January, and then take the second semester, the second semester. So they need to change it. And our diploma-seeking students, to make sure that they get those 6 credit, you have to have courses in periods 2 through 7. So you have to use that period 7 to put courses in there. And there's a little star there. I'm going to tell you why. If they're in Spark Online. Spark Online is a little bit different. It's full schedule. It can, if your student chooses to do Spark, it needs to be in periods 2 through 6. And it will be that's what they're going to take. Now, Spark is a little different because it's competency based. So in our schedule with us, you'll just say Spark Online through periods 2 through 6, and then you can go and choose which courses you want to take in Spark while you're in Spark. The trick to that is making sure that they're still earning 6 credits a year. So even though it's competency based, a lot of students will get in there and say, oh, I can go as fast as I want, and they'll earn a lot. And then some students will say, oh, I can kind of take my time. And that's fine. They can go at their own pace, but you'll want to make sure that you're at a pace where they are taking enough courses to earn those 6 credits. And each course that they'll take is a half of a credit. So there's that. And then they could take BYU Independent Study and Edgenuity, and they can mix and match those. You can have BYU Independent Study for math and Edgenuity for English. You can do that. On-site split enrollment courses, they can go to the local high school and take courses there to earn their credits. High school students can take two split enrolled courses unless they're in Spark Online, and then they only have 1 period they can do that for. There's also state approved competency based tests that they can take to earn high school credits. Diploma seeking students, they're going to have a letter grade and a GPA on their transcripts. Students in 11th and 12th grade, they're going to meet with their counselor from the School of Enrollment that we assign them to every semester, just to make sure the credits are documented, they're taking what they need to be taken, they're progressing towards graduation, that everything's in order. 11th grade students can take the free ACT test at their boundary school. And how that works is about November, whatever school boundary you live in, the 11th graders will be signing up to take the ACT test. So you'll need to call your school and say, my 11th grader would like to take it, and they'll let you sign up with them and tell you when it is. And it's usually in March. So the day that the 11th graders just go to school, your student can go with them and take the ACT test. It's free. That's the free one that the state provides. If your student wants to take it before that or after that, you can go to act.org and sign up and pay for the test, and you can choose when you want to take it and where you want to take it. And there's even some study helps on their website as well. The civics test, it's a 70%. They have to score 70%. And there's a link to that, and the counselors will usually send you out a link to that. Okay, if your student doesn't want to be diploma seeking, they want to be non-diploma seeking, that's great. There's more flexibility. You can do custom built courses, third-party providers. You can still do the My Tech High Direct courses. You can still do split enrollment up to 2. You can jump into the early college credit options. Okay, this is the biggest question. Can my student still attend college if we're non-diploma seeking? Yes, absolutely yes. Colleges will look at portfolios of their work. They'll look at ACT and SAT scores. They'll look at early college credit. The best thing I can tell you to do is to contact the college that your student's interested in and explain to them and say, what do you want to see from my student? And they'll tell you. They'll tell you what they need to do, what they need to see, and they'll help you through that process. Early college credit. If they're interested in early college credit, you can do on-site split enrollment, and that's offered at the local high school. Wherever you live, your local high school has probably partnered with a university. Like where I live, we're with UVU. And so the high school here offers concurrent enrollment with UVU. So your student can go and sign up for those courses as 2 of their split enrolled, or 1 of their split enrolled if they're a Spark Online student, and take that and earn college credit at the same time that they're earning high school credit. You can do that at the local high school. There's CLEP and ACT exams. There's online semester-based college courses. We do SNO IVC, and it's online live courses. So your student will be in the class while it's being taught at Snow College. It's kind of fun. You're on web camera, so you don't have to go to Snow College. You're on web camera, and you sign up, and you have to, the trick there is that you'll sign up for the class, and it'll be Monday and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and you have to be there at the time that it is. So it takes away a little bit of the flexibility. But on the flip side, the fun is that you're in an actual college course that's taking place. Students have to be in 11th or 12th grade to do that. We offer 30 different courses that they can do in that situation online with Snow IVC. I have a list of the courses. If you're interested, I can send them to you. You can go to on-site semester-based college courses. We also apply technical colleges. With a lot of students that do that and get certification through the different programs there. You can do that. It's free for high school students in Utah. And then you'll need to pay for the books and supplies and materials, but you can use some of your technology and allowance and reimbursements to help pay for that. We offer 2 associate degree programs. Okay, Snow College Online. It is an Associate of Science degree. It's online, it's flexible, it's self-directed, it's competency-based. It's more of a traditional path. So it's classes and studies and coursework. It is full schedule. So it's periods 2 through 6. If your student wants to add a 7th period, they can. Some of our Snow College students like to add that 7th period as a split enrollment course and take a course at the high school. So then they're still kind of getting the social of the high school. And a lot of them will do that. Or some say, I want to do just this course because this is something I'm interested in. And so they'll add the 7th period. If they don't add the 7th period, you get your full technology allowance. That's the trick. If you have that 7th period, it's going to take money from your technology allowance. If you do Snow College, there's a few prerequisites. before they'll let you enroll in the college level math classes, you have to have an ACT score or SAT score, or they give you an ALEX test, and they ask that you get a 46 on the ALEX test in order to enroll in the college level math. The ACT, it's a 23 that you need to get to be ready for that. If you're not ready, they will sign you up for $20 a year in ALEX, and they will put you where you need to be, and you can work through until you can learn what's needed to test into the college level courses of math. For English, it's ACT or SAT scores. The English is a 17 on the ACT, or you have to have taken English 1, 2, and 3. That's freshman, sophomore, and junior English. And if you haven't done either of those, then they'll enroll you. Say your student is in 9th grade and they haven't done any of that, they'll enroll you in English 98, and that will count. And then after English 98, you can go to English 1010. So it works, it works out. It's a smooth transition. It's a smooth path. It's competency based. So here's Snow, although it's competency based, if you start a course in the semester, you have to finish that course that you're enrolled in during the semester. So if you, whatever you sign up for in August, they usually will start you with 2 courses. Snow assigns each student a mentor, and the mentor will help you know what to do and which courses you need to enroll in, and then you'll register for the courses. And then if they're going well and your student feels like, yeah, I can do this, they can add more courses. They can add as many as they think that they can finish in the semester. When it's about a month before the semester ends, they won't let you enroll in anymore because they need everybody to finish that. So as many as you think you can do in that semester, you can enroll in, but you have to finish in that semester. And the other thing I love with Snow College is that after the associate degree, after they've done all the work and earned the associate degree, they can add 4 courses and then also have a high school diploma. So say your student did start in 9th grade, and finishes the associate degree, it's 4 high school courses that she would also need to, or he would also need to take to earn the high school diploma. It's a geography, an additional science, so like earth science or physics. It wouldn't, biology and chemistry don't count because when they're in the Snow College program, they're going to take biology and chemistry. So it needs to be earth science or physics, or there's some other courses they can choose from. Health and a PE credit. They need to take those 4 in order to also earn the high school diploma. And how that works is they earn the associate degree, and then once they've completed that, they can Spark online, they can load in those high school courses for them right away, and they can take those and then get the high school diploma as well. Okay, so we have Snow College, but then we also have College for America, and that's through Southern New Hampshire University. It's an associate in general studies with an emphasis in business. It is full schedule. It's periods 2 through 6 as well. Again, just like Snow College, they can add an additional period 7. The difference with this is that it is business based. So they're going to be doing projects. It's project based, and it's real working experience, like with real companies. They do spreadsheets and charts and projects, and it's really fun. Then so they give them the project to do, and then the students do it, and then the students turn it in, submit it, and then a reviewer reviews it, grades them on it, and gives them feedback and helps them master that project. And so they can try as many times as they want to master that project. And when it's mastered, they can move on to the next project. Students are required to meet with their mentor every week. If they can't meet on the Zoom meeting, they're required to at least email and let the mentor know what they're doing and how things are going. They're required to master 6 projects or competencies per term, which seems like a lot, but it's really not a lot, because once they get into the swing of things, they do that really well. I forgot to tell you, I think, that Snow College also requires 6 credits, 6 credits earned every semester. Okay, enrollment. If you're interested in either of these 2 programs, first thing to do is review the information in the parent link, ask lots of questions. There's an assessment and a project found in parent link. for each of these. There's one for College for America and one for Snow College. And you'll need to do that and turn that in. If you're doing Snow College and you've turned in the assessment and you've turned in the project, please, please, please do not apply to Snow College until after we approve the assessment and the project and let you know, and we'll send you the link. We've kind of had a little glitch with that where students are like, oh, Snow College, I know Snow College, and they'll go in and apply. And then in our system, we don't get them in as our student, and you want them in as our student, so we'll pay for them, right? So make sure that you wait for us to send you that link so we can track their registration and make sure they're our students, because we want to make sure we're paying for everybody. Okay, these are the questions that I get asked most. So they need to be at least in 9th grade to enroll in an associate degree program. Students do. They have to be in 9th grade to earn high school credit. A lot of students have that little math glitch, but it's okay because they can take secondary math 2 in 9th grade, secondary math 3 in 10th grade, and then there's other maths they can do, or move on to get college credit for those maths. So we can work out something there. Okay, diploma seeking students, they have to finish their courses during the semester they're enrolled so that they can change to the next courses. If they carry over, our system doesn't let them carry over, it will fail them and start them over as well if they're diploma seeking. So it's super important to get the credit and to stay on track that they finish those courses during the semester they're enrolled in. If they're BYU, Independent Study, or Edgenuity. If they're in Spark, they have a little more flexibility with that. Students who are in College for America or Snow College, they can private pay for the summer terms. It's $1,295 for the summer term of College for America, and it's $1,343 for the summer term of Snow College Online. And that's with the MyTech High discount. And then you just sign up and you pay through us so that you still get the discount. We have a lot of students that like that and are kind of on a roll and they don't want to stop for 3 months. So they just private pay and keep going. After the students complete their associate degree, they can continue to take courses through MyTech High. They can continue on in a bachelor degree program and have the tuition reimbursed. What's really fun with that is College for America. If your student gets their associate degree from College for America, College for America also has similar bachelor degree programs. And if they're in high school, they can just transition right into a bachelor degree program that we keep paying the tuition for. And I love this because it's the worst when your student finishes something in the end of February, right? And that's happened to a few of our students. They've finished their associate degree in February and been like, what will I do till May? With College for America is fantastic because College for America, it takes them 2 or 3 days. They can choose a bachelor degree program and they just transition them right into the bachelor degree program, set them right up, and then they can get some credits towards a bachelor degree. So that works out well. Let's see, they can also take other courses that MyTech High offers. The world's kind of open to them if they finish that associate degree. Okay, if it is not a good fit, students can change programs at the end of semester. If your student is just miserable, we do not want your student to be miserable. We want you to be happy. We want them to be happy and successful. So if it's not a good fit, at the end of the semester, let us know and let's see what we can work out and find something else that works for them. Okay, students can switch to non-diploma seeking in between semesters, but they can't switch to diploma seeking until the beginning of the school year. So this is the other important thing with that. If they start as diploma seeking and then they think, oh, I'd rather have some more flexibility, in January, we can switch them to non-diploma seeking, but we can't switch them to diploma seeking. Now, at the beginning of the year, let's say they were in 9th grade and they were non-diploma seeking, and then the next year comes around and they say, oh, just kidding, I want a diploma. That is great. We can make that happen, but I'm just going to warn you up front. If they haven't been taking accredited courses, then we have to maybe do some extra courses to kind of catch them up, because remember the 24 from the beginning that they have to take. So it's doable, it's possible. We can help you figure out how to do that. So yeah, if you're in that situation, just ask and we'll see what we can point you in the right direction for that. Okay, if your students are in Snow College Online, sorry, they will not be diploma-seeking students. Even if they're planning on earning their high school diploma, in our system, we're going to keep them as non-diploma seeking. It just works out better in our system to have them as non-diploma seeking. It's just easier to track them. Okay, high school credits can only be earned by taking accredited courses. Accredited courses, or if you're purchasing packets, make sure that you're purchasing from an accredited provider if your student wants a high school diploma. Okay, it must be accredited. If you're not sure if something's accredited, please ask us, probably before you jump into the course. Ask us and we'll help you know, because there's nothing worse than taking it and finding out later, right? So when in doubt, ask me. I'm happy to answer any emails. I'm happy to call you. I'm happy to meet with you on Zoom. Yes, we want to find what works for you and your family and your students. And I'm happy to help with anything. And if I don't know the answer, I'll find somebody else who does know the answer.